the worst part of it all is that how can you tell me that say Otto Addo, Otto John Pistol should be coaches for the Black Star? How can we move forward, man? Look, we don't hate anybody, but we are talking about the realities. 2026 FIFA World Cup is not a friendly game we are going to play against Uganda and withdraw the game. The issue is that when you analyze the current state of the Black Star, Otto Addo played about 7 games and not winning any game. It's a threat to the Ghana Football Association and yeah, the Black Star in particular. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Joy Ideas. The head is big for a reason. We are bringing to you updates from the Ghana Black Stars, the GFA, the Ghana Football Association. Yes, something different is happening, and then a statement is out there that they are going to select a new coach preparing towards the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Because what Otto Addo is doing, it don't help. I was here but it's so surprising to say Otto Addo. It's about 7 games now. Otto Addo cannot win one. Yes, it's something that I'm not getting right. Yes, it's not, Charlie. It's not easy to be a footballer. Like if you did the pitch top on players like Messi, they lose penalties. Ronaldo, they play penalty, they miss. Neymar, they play penalty, they miss. Best players, they miss penalty. So if they go talk about say Asamajan in time, do people Ghanaians, they insult them, they bust up in the hour, they ball me rough. Because everybody make mistakes in life. So ladies and gentlemen, let's delve into some of these details and some of the reasons why they need to change Otto Addo for the betterment of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Because Ghana, we can't afford not to go to that kind of beautiful stadium. Truth be told, because now John Pistol, Otto Addo, what type of best performance did they have absolutely now in the record system that you think that they can take Ghana forward in the 2026 FIFA World Cup? It's not a game we're going to play against Nigeria and then withdraw the game. They can give us a table where we'll be playing with France. We can be playing with Spain. We can be playing with Brazil. We can be playing with Portugal again. Because, it's something that we should be talking about. Because if we can play with Nigeria, we can play with Uganda, and we cannot win, we cannot, give out a good performance. How sure are we that we are going to win? We'll go to meet Brazil, or we go to meet France, or we go to meet Argentina, or we're going to meet Spain, England, some things are there. When we talk about it, people think that we are discouraging the Black Star. We are not discouraging the Black Star. We are giving our reaction to let everyone understand that now there is something wrong with your Black Star where you have to fix it, especially the coaching aspect. Absolutely, the coaching aspect. Because John Pistol, Otto Addo, they cannot be coaches of the Black Star to go for the 2026 World. I'm not saying look, the truth must be said. So far, what have Otto Addo done, and you think that yes, he can take the Black Star to the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Tell me. So far, the games that we have played, we lost all. And on top of that, the good as well was that if you go and bring Otto Addo, fine. If that is why the GFA decide that Otto Addo, we have a good connection with him, so due to that, let him come and we corrupt together. We don't have a problem with that. But you have to go and pick out good potential coaches out there. We're having Renard, we're having Mourinho, we're having better coaches out there. Then you can go and bring them to come and be assistant coaches, to come and support Otto Addo, to come and let them put their brains together and work out to give us a good performance. But you go to bring John Pistol and Otto Addo, and they were there dancing in front of the players, telling them that they are doing initiation and they are doing that kind of encouragement and motivation. Look, it's not a joke. We are not joking in the Ghana Football Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Joy Ideas. The head is big for a reason. If you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button because we're bringing to you updates and fillers that you need. I've not seen a coach like this before. I don't know, say, or you're down completely, and I say like it's intentional. And then there was a statement that Otto Addo don't trust local players, and I don't know what type of players do you want to trust? Yes, it's not a joke. I would just recommend that yes, if the GFA plans of changing the coach in towards the 2026 FIFA World Cup, that should be done immediately and now. Because when you look at what is happening, it's going to be a serious disadvantage on the part of the Black Star if we are going to go to the 2026 FIFA World Cup with Otto Addo. Because Charlie, we played a match with Nigeria and we lost the game, and then Nigeria played a match with Mali and Mali scored them 2-0. And we played with Nigeria, and Nigeria scored at 2-1. And we are going to play with Mali in June for the FIFA World Cup qualification. I was like, nah, this is serious. Otto Addo have failed the Black Star so many times because World Cup, 2022 World Cup, we couldn't make it to any point. We played with Uruguay and we lost the game absolutely hands down. There was no competition between the Ghana Black Star and Uruguay. Uruguay just won the game easily. So that time we were thinking, said, nah, Otto Addo is going to select the Black Star in a good squad manner because those days Uruguay caused a lot of pain to Ghanaians, especially this Suarez guy. He pointed the ball out from the entering the post with his hand, and it was a penalty. It's not easy to be a footballer. Like if you did the pitch top on players like Messi, they lose penalties. Ronaldo, they play penalty, they miss. Neymar, they play penalty, they miss. Best players, they miss penalty. So if they go talk about say Asamajan in time, do people Ghanaians, they insult them, they bust them in the hour. If they ball me rough, because everybody make mistakes in life. So let's put that one aside because I'm not there, because I'm gonna get hit in that regard. But I'm much focused in the fact that Otto Addo, what Otto Addo is doing right now is something painful. Because we're thinking that Otto Addo is going to make a good selection. We play with Uruguay and we win the game. Simple. South Korea was the game that we were even afraid because South Korea is not a small team. So if Ghanaians Black Stars were able to manage and score South Korea, and then we lost the game to Uruguay, people were even thinking that it's going to be an easy win to the Black Stars to qualify for the 2022 World Cup, go to round of 16. But it didn't work. So that is where you have to understand Otto Addo is not a good option for the Black Star. It's simple. But many people are saying with the injunction that nah, why are you talking about Otto Addo? Why are you talking about Otto Addo? We should it's about the players. We should dissolve the GFA. Yes, we know there is a problem with the GFA, but it's time that the citizens have to rise up and deal with do justice to the Ghana Football Association. Because that demonstration, it didn't cook fire. Yes, it didn't cook fire because a lot of prominent people were involved though, but it was not a kind of serious. Nothing was done. A petition was submitted to Parliament for a discussion. Now we are not hearing anything about that petition again. Are they supporting the GFA to do the wrong things in the Ghanaian society? And then many people are busting everybody out there say, we shouldn't be condemning Otto Addo because this is just the first game, so he might be improved. No, we can't wait to get improved in the 2026 World Cup. That is not a training ground. 2026 FIFA World Cup is not a training ground when we are going to say let's give Otto Addo the chance to take us to the 2026 World Cup and then he can demonstrate what. Nah, what are you talking about, man? It's the FIFA World Cup is not a training ground. It's not a training session. If the Black Stars go and misbehave, they are going to disqualify and come back. Yes. So when you come to compare the fact that Nigeria played with Mali and Mali scored them 2. Now we are going to play with Mali in June as the the World Cup 2026 qualifications. Yes, and then if Mali were able to score Nigeria and Nigeria scored Black Star, who are we to go and play against Mali? That means they will score us hands down. Comoros played against Uganda and they scored Uganda. Now Ghana Black Stars versus Uganda, we can't do them anything. We play the game and the best we can do is draw. And that goalkeeper, I don't know what he was doing. And we have about 7 defenders at the back. Only 2 Ugandan players were able to score a goal from a 5 defensive player. Black Stars defense is not our game. And most of the team mistakes we do that we don't play with positions. That is the problem. The moment we start the game, in the first 10 minutes, you see the players playing in their positions. But the next 20 minutes, everybody's playing what? Which is bad. Because as a good coach, you should be able to ensure that all the time your players are in position. With that, when you analyze that game with South Korea that we played those days in 2022, you could realize that anytime a ball is issued to the wing, Son is there to take ball. And that place is always left open. And that guy, he was using opportunity. And everyone was afraid. That 10 minutes that was added on top of that game, it was the longest 10 minutes I've ever seen in my life. Yes, because everybody, Ghanaian football, if you are watching, you have to get, you have to eat before you come and sit down to work. Because after the game, you cannot eat again. You understand? So it will be of good interest if they reshuffle the coaching system and just change Otto Addo immediately, and then we get someone to move forward to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But most of you will come and give my reaction that that's not possible. But it's possible because when Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast was playing the AFCON to the point that the coach was misbehaving and they were losing the game. Immediately they sacked the coach and brought someone new to come and lead, and they were able to go and take the cup. They were the African champions. Yes, but if it's Ghanaians, they'll say, nah, we are already there, so let's not change him, let's let the person go. When you do like that, you are killing the spirit of the football association, and you make everyone look useless. So we are urging the GFN that now the 2026 FIFA World Cup is not something that we don't want to, that kind of interesting game that is coming on. It's not something that we want to miss. It's not something that we are ready to give it out to a disadvantage. So due to that, they should do something quick and simple about this. Because when we talk about the FIFA World Cup, we're even afraid because we don't believe ourselves that if someone come and mention to you that Ghana Black Star is going to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup, you say, nah, I'm not believing this. We have lost hope. We don't believe anything again. So how can we move forward? Yeah. I always say, the head is big for a reason. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button. Yes, we are looking forward to see what the GFA have to do about Otto Addo and then John Pistol Fatah Addo, because those part of a coaching system, technical team, they cannot help the Black Star. Yes, we are not against anybody. We are not against anybody, but we are just of the fact that the Ghana Football Association is for everyone. The welfare of the citizens. That is what is absolutely good. And some of us that have passion for the game, when things are happening like this, we become we feel bad. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Any update, any fly out there will bring out to you, and you also get it out there. So the head is big for a reason. See you next time in my next video.